When I first started to hear about this AI revolution that we're in, I got a little worried. I have been a video creator my entire life, and working in trends, I now get a front row seat to all this new technology that might replace me. That's terrifying. I've worked so hard over the years to learn how to film, edit, communicate with the camera, deliver information, learn to market software and physical products. The idea that AI could be replacing all of that hard work was enough to send me into a bit of a spiral. Then I thought about all my old clients. I used to run an agency and a consulting business for fashion brands. I helped brands go from, say, $2K a month to $50K a month. And it was great because their wins were my wins. And that was always the biggest payoff for me, is watching clients talk about their newfound success and thanking me for my help in that process. All of those clients that I became friends with are now facing these same fears that I am. They're facing all of this new technology and they're wondering, how are they going to adapt to this changing landscape? Without, of course, the budget of a Fortune 500. The big problem is that there's new tools and softwares popping up every other day, and I have no idea which ones are helpful, which ones are too expensive, which ones are perfect. So I decided I was going to sit down and spend hours and hours looking through these platforms, looking through these tools, analyzing all of these trending concepts and products to try to get the best data-driven understanding of what's actually going on right now. So that's what I'm going to break down in this video. I'm going to help you understand the most important shifts that are happening in e-commerce right now, so you don't have to wade through an ocean of information and emotional triggers. Now, of course, these predictions are based on data, but I can't promise you things won't change. I'm getting swept up in the storm just like you, but I have some really great tools at my disposal, so I want to get you as much information as you possibly can. My goal with this video is really for you to walk away feeling more confident and optimistic about this new AI age that we're in. So with that, let's take a look at 5 huge trends in this e-commerce space that are not only going to help you keep your head above water, but help you thrive. First, I'm going to talk about a huge leap forward in the connected devices and smart tech world. AI is bursting out of our phones and seeping into literally everything else. So first, we're going to talk about AI-powered gadgets. I'm talking about smart glasses with invisible displays that overlay the world with information, like Halliday's glasses that translate language in real time. Even kids' wearables are getting a genius-level upgrade, like the Pinwheel smartwatch with this safe AI tutor built in. So if you have an e-commerce brand, why does this really matter for you? Because consumers are going to stop asking for this tech and start expecting it. The best part, I think, is that you don't need to be Apple to win. The companies that make the cases, the straps, the lenses, and the docks for these devices, they're about to ride a tidal wave of demand. So to kick things off, I've got 3 actionable strategies for you to walk away with right now. First, spot the halo products. Every hit gadget creates this universe of accessories. AI glasses need prescription lenses, fashion-forward frames, and portable batteries. Smartwatches need kid-safe bands, themed faces, and protective cases. Your job is to map the ecosystem before the device goes viral. Second is you educate to accelerate. Most people don't really know what they want until they see it. So create video demos, unboxings, a day-in-the-life TikTok video showing how these gadgets actually solve real problems. This doesn't just sell your product, it builds authority, and it can drive massive affiliate revenue. Third, use AI to sell AI. This is really your strategic advantage. To know which Halo products to source, to know what kind of content to make. For all that, you need data. This is where tools like the SEMrush Traffic and Market Toolkit become your secret weapon. You can see exactly where competitors get their traffic, what sites and channels drive their growth, and how audiences overlap. That means that you're not guessing what people might want or how brands are actually successfully selling their products. You're spotting opportunities from referral sources to untapped markets and basing your entire strategy on actual hard data. So if you want more tools like this to help you figure out where your customers are coming from and what decisions they're actually making along the process, just comment below. Now, social media has turned quirky little gadgets into overnight sensations. Smart home and multitasking appliances are up next. On TikTok, multifunctional devices like the portable Ninja Blast cordless blenders saw order volume spike 1,800%, while a Shark steam mop clocked a jaw-dropping 5,800% surge during a short window in 2025. These are not isolated flukes. They're signals of a deeper consumer craving for crazy convenience. Major brands are rolling out home AI systems that orchestrate your entire house. Appliances, lighting, security, all controlled by your voice. People are now looking for products that actively condense chores and simplify their daily routines. An appliance that does the job of 2 doesn't just declutter your kitchen. It can really become a viral star. Now, if you're a brand owner, This convergence of convenience and shareability is a perfect storm. It means higher perceived value, stronger margins, and crazy organic reach from user-generated content. Plus, as platforms like TikTok Shop expand, the distance between a customer seeing a really cool demo and actually buying the product is shortened. So, here's how you can leverage this trend to actually grow your brand. Or if you're writing about these gadgets, here's a great approach. First, curate the multitaskers. Your sourcing mission is clear. You got to find appliances that mash multiple functions into one package. Think about the benefits in all of your marketing. You know, how much it saves counter space or saves you time in the morning. Second, demo. Fast-paced, satisfying demonstrations are really what made this blender and the steam mop go viral. I mean, when else in your life have you seen a mop go viral? Create your own mini as seen on TikTok videos, showing that product solving a real world problem in real time. Third, and this is a big one, make sure you're optimized for voice and AI shopping. Consumers are increasingly using systems like Alexa, Google Assistant to do their shopping. So you can structure your product titles, your descriptions with that natural language conversation that these voice assistants really understand. And if you're making content about this stuff, it's the same thing. Your titles, your metadata, everything in your content should have this long tail keyword natural language tag. And fourth is ride the standards wave. Filter your sourcing lists to prioritize Matter certified products and heavily emphasize that it works with everything in your marketing. This is going to build trust and make that purchase decision way easier. Next, I want to talk about health and wellness tech. Smart watches, adhesive patches, even smart fabrics that track vital signs. Heavy hitters like Samsung are entering that smart ring race, while luxury health monitoring rings are already obviously on the market. CES 2025 introduced AI-powered health mirrors that scan vital signs as part of your morning routine. As a hypochondriac, this is kind of a double-edged sword, but I digress. Mental wellness gadgets like meditation headsets, stress relief devices, are trending under that self-care hashtag. And compact smart gym equipment and VR fitness games are tapping into this viral fitness challenge culture. When a device tells you how well you slept, records your heart rate variability, and offers personalized coaching, obviously it's going to keep you coming back. This creates sticky subscription models that are really great for a brand's lifetime value. For sellers, it means products and brands that are quantifying wellness. It also means social proof is kind of built in. People love sharing their progress online, which builds virality. Take the Peloton, for example. I don't really even have to explain how that one created a presence. So, how do you capitalize on this trend? First, tap into aspirational content. Now, this has always been a thing in marketing, but you want to use user-generated videos and content to show how people are actually using your products. And again, a step further, show how it's solving a problem. Highlight how that data has improved their lives. Better sleep, lower stress levels, whatever it is. When the Aura Smart Ring first came out and exploded, I can't even tell how many of my friends were talking about stats like heart rate variability, sleep quality rating that they were working on improving. It gamified everything. Next, become a wellness concierge. Identify trending health niches like blood glucose monitoring, posture correction, source products ahead of the curve. Also, make sure to think beyond the device itself. Adjacent items like smoothie kits, stylish water bottles, yoga gear, and wellness journals, things like that. These lower ticket items increase your average order value and they widen your funnel. They make it easier for you to grow as a brand. And that's what I'm really here to help you do. The beauty industry is getting powered by this huge clash between cutting edge tech and ancient wisdom. On one side, hyper-advanced AI skin scanners, AR try-ons, and custom foundation printers are becoming standard. Meanwhile, beauty talk has ignited this massive boom in traditional ingredients like rice water, snail mucin, and ginseng, a multi-billion-dollar market in and of itself. Now, the magic of this opportunity lies at the intersection. So if you're ready to tap into this, here's the strategy that I would use. First, bridge the gap with bundles. Don't make people choose between tech and tradition. Pair an LED light therapy mask with a super hydrating snail mucin cream. Don't think of it as selling a single product in 2026. Think of it as selling an experience or a solution to a problem. Second, and this one is super important, become an ingredient educator. Use your product pages, your Instagram reels, YouTube shorts, TikTok videos to explain why these ancient ingredients actually work. What does rice bran oil actually do for your skin? How does snail mucin actually help healing? Short, authoritative videos build massive amounts of trust. That means that people are going to pay more It means that they are going to be a customer for longer, and it means they're much more likely to actually recommend your products and your brand. Third, make sure that you're leveraging AR and AI. Integrate augmented reality try-on tools so the customers can actually test that lipstick shade or that foundation shade really quickly from their phone. You can combine that with a skin type quiz, and you can use different tools to optimize the questions you're asking people in these quizzes for conversions. And fourth, tell the origin story. People don't just buy a product or a skin serum, they buy a story. They buy a tradition. One of the examples I would always come back to in my fashion agency was the story of Tom's or the story of Warby Parker. Both of these brands focused really heavily on their backstory. Because of that, it gave people a way to connect with the brand, and it gave them a deeper feeling, a deeper connection that made the purchase so much easier. So highlight the cultural heritage behind your products, behind your brand. Talk about the history of Korean beauty rituals or the wisdom of Ayurvedic oils. Now I want to talk about global influences and cross-cultural trends. Social media has erased the borders. The next viral product will not come from Silicon Valley. It'll come from Seoul, Manila, Tokyo. We've seen Korean beauty and food reshape global tastes. But now, look at Filipino lumpia becoming a top search in the UK, or the Labubu generating an 819% order spike from TikTok fame alone. This is a huge opportunity for you to find different products in different cultures that you can help get noticed. And it levels the playing field. Again, people want authentic stories. They want novelty. So whether you're writing about trends or working on finding new products for your brand, go global with your research. Spend time on TikTok and Instagram in other languages. Use market intelligence tools to see what's trending in Asia or Latin America right now. Collaborate with influencers from the product's country of origin. And make sure that you adapt, you don't just copy. Authenticity is not just a marketing tactic. It's really what prevents missteps and builds trust. So there you have it. 5 seismic e-commerce trends that are reshaping the world we know. And all of it starts on social media. So use these insights to source better, to tell better stories, and leverage the right tools to find these opportunities first. Do all this and you're ahead of the competition already. If you want any advice, tools, or products specific to your brand, just comment below and I'll help you out totally free. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.